Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I would just like to take a quick moment. I promise it is going to be brief, but I need to fangirl over the fact that I get to say welcome back to my channel. It is completely unbelievable to me, and thank you for coming back so I can say that. Anyway, I told you it was going to be brief. The topic of today's reading, as you have probably seen, is how do they see you? Then versus now. This then can be when you first met or when you reconnected, if you haven't seen each other in years, or maybe when you've started dating. You will know which one fits you best. Anyway, I've got 4 piles for you to choose from today, and this is more of a pick an object reading than anything else. Obviously with opening lines as well. I mean, if you get tired of that, maybe I'll drop it, but I really like it so far. Right, pile number 1. For you, pile number 1, I've got this old camera, really pretty, in my personal opinion. Okay. And the book that I got for you is The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater. I actually read this in high school. I really need to do a reread, but I remember really loving it. And the opening line is just something else. Let's hear it. Blue Sargent had forgotten how many times she'd been told that she would kill her true love. Are you intrigued? I am intrigued, even though I know what this is about. Anyway, if you like it, this is pile number 1. For you, pile number 2, I got this old key. Actually, I have no idea how old it is. It was a souvenir from the Tower of London. But it is really pretty. I mean, I saw it and I just needed it. Anyway, the book that I got for you is It by Stephen King. And if you came here from my Instagram account, you know that I went on this little rant talking about how this book is more of a spiritual book than a horror. I will have that linked in the description in case more of you want to check it out. But anyway, the opening line. The terror, which would not end for another 28 years, if it ever did end, began, so far as I know or can tell, with a boat made from a sheet of newspaper floating down a gutter, swollen with rain. So obviously, if you've watched the movie, you can perfectly recall this scene. It is quite iconic, and honestly, if you could vividly picture this in your mind, maybe that is a sign that this is your group. Anyway, pile number 3, for you, I've got this elephant ornament. It's really pretty with a lot of gold details. This is from Turkey. Actually, my mom brought it back for me. And the book that I got for you is The Overstory by Richard Powers. And the opening line? Okay. First, there was nothing. Then, there was everything. This is actually 2 lines, but they go together too well to separate them. That is what I got for you, pile number 3. And finally, for pile number 4, I got this necklace with this picture painted on a piece of glass. I thought it was quite unique. I got this in Sibiu, which is a town in Romania. Anyway, the book that I got for you is Emma by Jane Austen. So, a classic. This is actually, I think, my second favorite Jane Austen. Even though I started by absolutely being annoyed by Emma and hating her, I ended up totally loving her. Maybe that's Maybe that's a sign. Maybe that's what we're gonna see in your pile. I don't know. I don't know. But the opening line. Emma Woodhouse, handsome, clever, and rich, with a comfortable home and happy disposition, seemed to unite some of the best blessings of existence, and had lived nearly 21 years in the world with very little to distress or vex her. Okay, so these are the piles. In the description box below, I will have the timestamps as well as each individual object and the opening line, so you don't have to rewatch this part of the reading. And yeah, just scroll down and you can find everything you need there. So I'll see you at your pile. Bye! Hi there, pile one. If you've chosen this old camera, or maybe this book, The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater, then this is going to be a reading all about how do they see you then versus now. This is going to be the then side of things, and this is the now. Your cards are already pre-shuffled, so we don't have to waste any time with that. Which, not to say that that is a waste of time. If you would like me to shuffle more on camera, you can obviously tell me in the comments below. But what I was thinking with this is my readings are quite long. I mean, I am the type of person who enjoys long readings. In general, I love watching long readings, but I know there are some who don't. So I thought we could cut a little bit of time by doing that. But anyway, let's get into it. How did this person see you then? Okay. We've got the hyena here. Okay, it's gonna sit here. We've got the card trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Which I just wanted to mention that even though I am using the Romance Angels deck and the Love Oracle cards, this doesn't have to talk about a love interest. You will obviously know best, and I will try to read the energy as objectively as possible. I will try to read it from both perspectives. But obviously if I'm getting that this is a love interest more than a friend, or if I'm getting that this person is more of a friend than a love interest, I will let you know. I hope that made sense. You'll get it. Okay, you'll get it. We've got the card Girl Talk, which says time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, and having fun. Then we've got Love Call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. This is kind of sweet. Okay, in terms of tarot, we've got the Justice card reversed. We've got the Hanged Man. Okay, 2 majors. And the Wheel of Fortune reversed. I don't know what it is with my viewers and major arcanas. There are a lot. The Page of Pentacles. I've noticed this in my last reading as well. Yeah, look at it. The World. And the Knight of Cups. So yeah, you have 4 out of 6 cards that are major arcanas and then 2 court cards. Actually, I'm gonna switch these. Yeah, this is better. This is better. So, how did this person see you then? I think that you might have been close friends with this person. There is a lot of love in their view of you. That's what I can say from the get-go. they trusted you a lot. They felt that you were a very trustworthy person. And the type of person who has been through a lot. I think you've dealt with a lot of injustices in your life. I think that they saw you as someone with little to no hope for themselves at that moment, but they also thought that you were a very loving person to others. I feel like they saw you as the type of person, you know, those people who have been through the worst and they've given up all hope of things ever getting better, of them ever receiving love, but that doesn't stop them from offering love to others. And a really, really cute message that I'm getting here is that, well, first of all, this person saw you as a very good friend, but they also saw you as a very kind person, like even to strangers. Maybe you met people like in the moment, maybe at a party, at a gathering, maybe even in town while you were running errands, and you would just make a point of well, pointing out all of the great qualities that this new person that you met had. So maybe you've noticed that they have a really nice smile. Maybe you've made a joke and they smiled, or maybe they even laughed, and you've noticed that they have a very beautiful laugh, and you told them like on the spot, like you didn't care of how that would sound. Obviously it would sound good, but maybe that you didn't care that that person would take it as flirting or whatever. You just want people to be aware of their greatest qualities, even the smallest of them. Like maybe this person saw you as the type of person who would notice that somebody had nice eyes in a public setting, and you would just go and tap that person on the shoulder and straight out tell them, you know, you've got really beautiful eyes. Now have a good day. Yeah, this person saw you as a very loving, trustworthy person and friend in general. Which, just because I'm seeing friend here does not mean that there weren't romantic feelings involved. Obviously, we've got the Knight of Cups here. So far I'm getting both energies, both a friend and a love interest energy. What is sure is that this person loved you and probably love you now as well. I mean, I haven't looked at the cards yet, but I am 100% sure that this person loved you in the past a lot. I think they came to you with a lot of their problems, and maybe they even felt bad for it at times, because again, they figured you out. They figured what they thought was that they were at times maybe even burdening you with their problems and issues, because you know how there are those people to whom you can always go to even if your cat died or anything, even for minor things, which I'm not saying that a cat dying is a minor thing. I have a cat, she's 15 years old. I would cry my eyes out if she died, but let's say, I don't know, somebody stole your parking space. They saw you as the type of person who would sit down with you and talk through this issue that you've had and give you all of the support. Like, they saw you as somebody very, very supportive with some amazing advice to give. They saw you as very wise and enlightened. And, well, at times, I'm getting this very specific message. At times, they even wanted to punch you because, like, look at all this great advice that this person is offering to me while not taking it themselves. Like, this could improve their life. Like, they saw you as the type of person who had all the tools to make their life absolutely spectacular. Like, they saw you as this enlightened, incredible being who could honestly solve any problem apart from their own. And it frustrated them. I think they wanted to get you out of this mindset on numerous occasions, and they even got sad when they figured out just how deep your trauma went. And I really don't want to repeat the word frustrated because I feel like it has this negative meaning. Like, but maybe for some of you it is true. And it's not something that this person is proud of, but I feel like they may have gotten angry with you, realizing that you're not changing. Even though they knew it was wrong, getting angry at you. Obviously, you've been through a lot, and it's not easy to change somebody's mindset. I feel like you were in a very, very bad place. Like, your mindset was one of lack, constant lack. I feel like you didn't feel like you had it in you. Obviously, this is what this person thinks. This is what I am getting. If this is not correct, then by all means, do not listen to me. But I feel like life, and this person felt as though life had put you down one too many times to the point that you didn't want to get up anymore because you felt as though there was nothing good awaiting you. Yeah, this is very heavy stuff, but let's get back to the topic. This person saw you as somebody very, very special, and the love for you ran deep. If this person never told you that, they regret it immensely, not letting you know just how much you mean to this person. I think you helped this person, and you meant the world to this person, and that they were very saddened by the fact that you were helping them so much, but they couldn't help you. Okay, so that is what I'm seeing for the way they saw you then. Let's see, how do they see you now? We've got the lizard, so that is good news, I feel like. Let's see more. Okay, flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. In this case, I would rather take this message here than genuinely flirt. Just extend your lighthearted energy to others. Okay. Kisses, unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. Okay. Ooh, seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third-party interference. So we've got that flirting again. So maybe I was wrong. Maybe they now see you as a complete flirt. Anyway, for your tarot, we've got the Three of Swords reversed. Okay, I'm happy to see it after all of this. Three of Pentacles reversed. Okay. Strength reversed. All right. We've got the Tower. The Fool. Aw. I love that. And the Ace of Wands. Oh, thank God. We're leaving this energy. Like, no offense, but like I'm so happy to see all of these. Let me just take a sip of coffee. Okay. So, how'd they see you now? They are so proud of you. Let me just tell you that. They are so proud of you. And I just want to get it out there. I think for most of you, even if this started as a friendship, I do think that it turned pretty romantic. Pretty romantic. But let's get into the way that they see you. They see you as someone who has grown thick skin. They see you now as someone who cannot be brought down ever again. I think you took the steps to heal. Maybe not. I mean, obviously, I believe that change, when you yourself take the steps to change, it is much more efficient than when you let others guide you. I mean, people can be there for you, but you need to want it for yourself, and the most work must be put in by yourself. Give me just a sec. I was just checking if it was still filming. Anyway, I think that you took the steps yourself. You have had quite the transformation. You went within. You stopped putting all your energy outside of yourself, which is obviously a very nice energy. Giving to others, giving to the world is obviously really nice of you. But I feel like you were giving the world 100% and yourself 0. Now, it's not like you don't help anybody anymore. Like, you didn't just turn selfish overnight, but you've learned to say no. You've learned to put yourself first, which is not selfish. I don't care what you tell me. Putting yourself first is not selfish in any way, shape, or form. Especially in this situation where you put all of your issues on the back burner, your own feelings, the things that hurt you, you put them on the back burner, and you gave all of your energy and good advice to others. Yeah, I think you finally learned to take your own advice, which I'm so happy to see. Obviously, this is the way that this person sees you now, but honestly, I feel a connection. Even if this is just a friend, I do believe that the two of you are connected in some way. But like, back to the actual topic. You took your hurt and you worked with it. You used it to discover who you are now. Not that you're a completely different person, But now, instead of letting that hurt devour you, you've learned not only to live with it, but accept it as a part of yourself. Like, so what? Yes, I've had traumatic things happen to me in the past, and that is horrible. I did not deserve that, but it happened. And I need to get to know this person that I am today. Not just wallow and, well, there's two ways this went. Like, you either wallowed in your pain and hurt, or you simply ignored it. Either way, now you work with it. You accept it as part of yourself, and above everything else, you accept yourself just the way you are, and you accept the fact that you do deserve good things. You deserve passion and love in your life. You do deserve a new beginning. You've been held back for so long, and I feel like you've missed on a lot of opportunities because you were too not afraid, but you had this feeling. You thought that there was nothing good out there for you. And for some of you, okay, this person might have been a catalyst. I feel like they stuck by your side every step of the way, because obviously, like I've said, I felt a lot of love for you here. The type of love, if you remember, I said that I think that love translates into the now as well, because it is just so intense. It was so intense that I do not see it going away. And it didn't. This person is so happy to see you thrive, finally, because they always knew that you could. And yeah, for some of you, it is very, very attractive. Obviously, confident people who have been through hell and back, not unscathed, but keeping their heart in the same place, are obviously very attractive. Okay, did that make sense? So obviously they saw you as someone who went through so much and still kept their loving energy about them. They did not turn bitter. If anything, they turned more kind, and they think it's quite hot that you are now kind to yourself, which, amazing, amazing. I stand that. I can understand that. I honestly kind of like this person. You're lucky to have them, and they are lucky to have you, because obviously you helped them a lot in the past. A lot. And even though they were a catalyst for this awakening of yours, they were not the ones who made it happen. You put in the work. You worked with yourself. You worked with your most traumatic memories, with your darkest aspects, and you came out on top. They see you as someone very strong. They honestly now see you as someone who cannot be brought down anymore. No matter what happens, they do not believe that anyone has the power to go against you in any way. They see you as invincible. I feel like they idolize you at times. I can't even find my words anymore. Yeah, I think they idolize you at times. They are in awe of your transformation, of your sheer inner strength. Because I feel like they needed quite a lot of push from you in the past when you were helping them. And they saw you go through this entire transformation. Not easily, but because obviously it isn't easy. But they saw you being headstrong about it. They saw you make the decision and stick to it. Go through the darkest night of the soul. And come out on top. They are very proud of you. In some cases, yes, they are very turned on by it. Confidence is hot. Okay, like, we're not judging this person. I can totally get where they're coming from. So yeah, short answer. I know I'm all over the place. They see you now as someone with thick skin, someone who is confident, someone who cannot be brought down. They see you as the strongest person they have ever met. They see you as a very powerful being, because anything that is thrown at you, every bad experience that is being thrown at you, you know how to use that. How to talk through that, to analyze it, and ultimately not to move on from it, but to use it to make you even stronger, rather than, letting it bring you down. They see you as someone very passionate. Maybe you have even started a passion project. Obviously, like I said, you have probably missed in the past a lot of opportunities because of your lack mindset. I feel like now you're taking every opportunity that is thrown your way, and in some cases, the Ace of Wands, fire energy is very independent, so you might as well work for yourself. Maybe you started your own business. Maybe you even help. Like I said, you're really good at helping other people, and even though you put yourself first now, it doesn't mean that you do not want other people to thrive, to help them thrive. So maybe, yeah, it's possible that you have started your own business based on helping others overcome their struggles and become their best selves. That's really cute. Anyway, so let's address the elephant in the room. Yeah, for some of you, this person fell really hard for you. But even if this is a friend, can take this as unconditionally loving you. They unconditionally love you, and that is a fact. Anyway, yeah, that's what I see for you, Pile 1. I hope this reading was insightful. I hope that it helped. I hope that it resonated, and I hope to see you in my next one as well. Bye! Hi there, Pile 2, and welcome to your reading. If you've chosen this old key, actually a souvenir from the Tower of London, and this book, which is It by Stephen King, a very well-loved book by me, then this is going to be a reading all about how do they see you then versus now. So you got the then side here and the now side here. Your cards are already pre-shuffled, so we don't have to waste any more time. Let's get into it and get you some answers. All right. How did they see you then? We got the elk. Okay. Ooh, we've got deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Interesting stuff. Anyway, Just wanted to say that even though I am so sorry, I am using romance oracle cards, this does not have to be about a love interest. I will adapt the messages to, you know, a possible friend or acquaintance, so it can be more inclusive. But anyway, you actually got more cards than the other groups. We got here the card Mirror, which says mirroring each other, self-image, relationships reflect our wounds, and introspection. We also have the Butterfly, relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child, and growth. Okay. And the Chaser, chaser in codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issue. Here it is. And I'm just gonna say it, only if you want to, but I've done a reading a couple of days ago, and one of the piles was very similar to the image that I'm getting here, so maybe you want to check it out. I don't want to tell you which pile, because I want to choose it yourselves, obviously based on your intuition, but you might want to check that one out. We'll see. Let's see more. In terms of tarot, we've got the Six of Wands. Okay. We've got the Tower in reverse. Okay. The Lovers in reverse. Yeah, this might be a love situation with the mirroring here and the Chaser. Let's see. Knight of Wands reversed. Okay, the Fool reversed. And Death reversed. Isn't that interesting? I was telling pile one, I just find it incredible that I get all of these major arcanas every time. I don't know what it is with my viewers and the major arcana energy, because y'all are getting a lot of major arcanas, okay? You're powerful people, what can I say? Even though, you know, the majority of these are reversed, you have four major arcanas and they're all reversed. The simple fact that they are majors, you know, indicates the fact that you are quite powerful people. But let's get into the details, the juice, because this is a juicy one. Okay, I would say that for 90% of you, this is a love connection. And more than that, I really don't want to use the term twin flame loosely, especially when I believe, don't crucify me for this, but I do believe that you can have a runner-chaser dynamic in any relationship. It doesn't have to be a twin flame, but with the mirror here, mirroring each other, I obviously believe that it must be a significant connection, not just any connection. Okay, so how did this person see you? I think this person was quite smug in the past. I feel as though they thought they had you figured out, because, like, obviously with this mirroring, they probably saw a big part of themselves in you. And this deception is very interesting here, and I think it goes perfectly well with this Six of Wands, this being the only upright card. I think they saw your composed self as a deception. What they truly thought of you, what they thought they knew about you, was that you were, obviously, I just want to point out, they saw you as a very powerful, evolved being with all this major arcana and this elk card and the sun here. They saw you as someone very significant, like not the everyday person that you meet. But they got very smug. I think, like, I really think this is a love connection. I think you like this person. The proper term would probably be that you had a crush on them, a quite strong one. Obviously, we have the chaser here. It is the attraction for you, the pull for you was very strong, and I think they knew that. Again, I'm going to the mirror. I think you had a spiritual connection. Maybe you probably felt what the other person was feeling, and you had an idea of what the other was thinking. So I think this person was aware of the fact that you had a crush on them. And obviously, with you being the chaser, they were the runner. They really loved the fact that you had a crush on them, but no more than that. Like, obviously, they were the runner in this connection. They knew this was a meaningful connection, but they ran from it. But anyway, the way that they see you, there's a lot of drama here. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of enjoyable. Sorry. Please don't unsubscribe or leave. I'm not a creep, I promise. But anyway, they saw you as someone who acted very composed. Like, they had everything figured out. They had everything together. They saw through your facade. Maybe not even you knew that this was a facade. You might have been one of those people who always got everything handed to you, and everything was easy for you. So you didn't have to really think of more practical things. I feel like you had this mentality, which is perfectly normal to have. I had it personally for the longest time. I just went with everything that I thought I was supposed to do. You know, first primary school, then middle school, high school, college, get a job, whatever. So from that point of view, you had everything. Like, you were on track. You were checking boxes left and right, but you were not taking into consideration your passions, what you loved doing. I feel like you didn't even think of that. And this person saw that. This person saw that. They saw that this whole thing was a facade, and they could see you. I feel like they thought you would just run with this forever, with this narrative of checking boxes, the boxes that you were supposed to check. They saw you as someone who resisted change of any way, like going off this path. And as I've said, they saw you as a quite evolved being, powerful being. So they knew you had it in you to put your dreams into action, but they just didn't see you willing to do it. They saw you, well, scared to do it. Knight of Wands reversed, the Fool reversed, the Lovers reversed, all of these reversed, the Tower, Death reversed. You were afraid to, first of all, take a look at yourself. They saw you as someone who was afraid to look inwards, to look for what they were passionate about. This is a very interesting dynamic because they saw you as both someone very powerful, very meaningful, not your regular Joe, which, no offense to regular Joes, we love them, we need them, I couldn't live without them, but they knew there was something special about you, but at the same time, they saw you as below them, in the sense that you did not have the courage to go for what you wanted, to embrace your path, like the path that you were supposed to be on, not this mediocre regular life where you go from one thing to another. They saw you as someone very beautiful and strong, and because obviously you were mirroring each other, so they knew that you had it in you to do all of these things, because obviously they did. And maybe it was the ego who created both of these perspectives about you. Like, obviously they thought you were smart and beautiful and incredible because they possibly thought of themselves that way, but at the same time they put themselves above you. Like, no, I am here, but you are here. Okay, I had the courage to rise up and you didn't. I am better than you. Yeah, this is not the greatest person. I think they have an ego. Again, with the mirroring, obviously we have the Six of Wands here. I see this card as someone who puts themselves on a pedestal. But anyway, they saw you as incredible. They saw you as very evolved, amazing, fantastic. I think there were even times when they didn't consider all this stuff. They didn't consider the part of them that told them, oh, I'm better than this person. They just took you for who you were. Maybe when you had conversations one-on-one, and they stopped overanalyzing you. You just talked. And I think they found you incredible in those times, and they truly saw your potential, and they stopped thinking of you as this person who cannot go further. Not that they cannot, actually, that they won't. But when they were alone, they continue with this image of you. But I feel like there was something there. The shift was already happening in you at that time with this butterfly here. Yeah, this reminds me a lot of my last reading. Anyway, let's see how they see you now. And you actually got two animal cards. We got the otter, cute, and the oyster. So both water cards. I love water energy, just putting it out there. Oh, okay. True love. True love, you say? This is the romance of a lifetime. Is that so? Okay, we got not today, not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call, person, boundaries, and still angry. Okay. palm tree, stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. Okay. And the Grim Reaper, the relationship is over, no second chances, grow and transform your life. Okay. In terms of tarot, we've got the Four of Cups. Yeah, this is a lot, like my last reading. I will have it linked somewhere, okay? The Knight of Cups reversed. Okay, let me just make some space here. Okay, good. I hope you can see all of it, hopefully. The Nine of Cups. I feel like this kind of opposes, like perfectly opposes this chaser energy that we have here, which we love to see it. Ace of Wands. Yeah, they find you irresistible now. We have the Tower. I think the dynamic changed. You stopped being the chaser. And the Three of Pentacles reversed. Okay. You surprised this person. I feel like a part of them really expected you to... Well, I already said that they expected you to be stuck in this energy forever, but they also expected you to be in love with them forever or something. Yeah, we have the Nine of Cups clarified by the Ace of Wands, Four of Cups, Knight of Cups reversed. They see you as someone who is self-sufficient now, who embraced their potential. With the Otter, what I think of when I see the Otter is how fast they swim. I think you grew a lot in a very short period of time, and this person was completely not expecting that. And another thing that they were not expecting is for you to block them out. No, block them out of your energy. They were not expecting to not be the center of your universe anymore. They were not expecting you to shut them out of your life, to end this. When in the past you were the chaser. Now they see you as, like, obviously true love and palm tree, they see you as the perfect person for them, someone who can offer growth and flexibility and security, like all at the same time, not someone who would tie them down, but someone who would help them a lot. Yeah, you're not the chaser anymore, and this person is completely taken aback. You are self-sufficient now. The passion that you used to give this person in the past, you now give to yourself. And it is not selfish. You have not done it in any way to piss this person off. You did it because they saw you in this way, and you knew they saw you in this way. Obviously, with mirroring and this very significant connection, you knew they saw you this way. And you were like I said, this change did not happen because you wanted this person, you wanted to show off this person. This change, this shift happened because you realize that a person who sees you this way does not deserve you. So why would you continue to put your energy, like, to give all your love, attention, and time to this person and refusing everything else. Because I feel like there were a lot of gifts that the universe was trying to literally hand you, but there was not enough space in your energy to receive them because this person took up everything, which, no tea, no shade, the chaser energy, it can be a very difficult energy to be in, and you do not control it. Okay, it controls you. I do not blame you, okay, for being stuck in this energy. So yeah, you're not offering your cup of love to them anymore. You're offering it to you. Possibly something happened, like an actual event that opened your eyes happened. We have the number 16. I just got this weird message that maybe something happened on the 16th. But either way, there might have been this moment that opened your eyes. And completely changed your energy so much and so strongly that this person deeply felt it. They now see you as someone independent who does not need or think of them, someone who has goals in place that they are working on with so much passion and love and dedication that they will not let anyone or anything stand in their way. You're focusing on yourself. They see you as someone who is focusing on themselves. You let go of control, okay, over matters that you cannot control, which is in itself a very toxic energy. Obviously, just concentrate on the things that you can control, not on things like other people's feelings, which you have. Just don't even try with that. Trust me, please, I've been there. Yeah, they see you as very, very strong, even though like you have all of this major arcana here reversed, and here you only have the Tower. Like, look, like in the past, you had the Tower reversed, and now you have the Tower upright. Okay? That is why actually I used 2 different decks to see if I get any similarities. You're not resisting change anymore, you're embracing it. You're not afraid of the future, you make your future. Yeah, this is strong stuff. And this person is absolutely cursing themselves over this period, seeing you this way. We didn't get it, like we didn't get the card of the runner. Because I don't think you run from them. Obviously we have not today, you don't want to deal with them, but I don't think you are the runner either. If this person came to you wishing to have a discussion, you would allow that. You would talk with them. You would hear them out. And I don't think you hate this person. I don't think you... Unlike them, I don't think you see them as below you. But that is a completely different topic. So, I think that's what I have for you. They underestimated you in the past. And maybe through that underestimation, you grew. Maybe. But Yeah, they were wrong. If in the past they saw you as someone who cannot be on their level, now they believe they cannot be on your level. Not necessarily right now, because I feel like this started recently, this whole phase, but I feel like they see you as someone who will get to the top very quickly, and then game over. Game over for them forever. Anyway, that is what I got for you, Pile 2. I hope this reading was helpful, sorry. And I hope I'll see you again in another reading. So, have a nice day. Bye! Well, hi there, Pile 3, and welcome to your reading. If you've chosen this elephant ornament, or maybe this book, which is The Overstory by Richard Powers, this is going to be a reading all about how they see you then versus now. This is going to be the then side of things, and this is the now. Your cards are already pre-shuffled, so we don't have to waste any more time. Let's get into it. Okay, how do they see you when, well, either when they first met you or sometime in the past, okay? All right, so they saw you as the zebra. All right. We also have the card heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. Just wanted to quickly mention that even though I'm going to be using love oracle cards, this does not have to be a love reading. I will try to adapt the messages so they can be, you know, from the point of view of a friend or acquaintance. But obviously, if the energy of love is very clear, I'm going to point it out the way I did, for example, with Pile 2. Pile 1 was kind of a mix. But we'll see. We'll see what you get. Ooh, we got passion. What did I just say? Anyway, we have insane chemistry, like each other equally, and having fun. Okay. And abundance. Keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude and bliss. So right away, they saw you as a pretty abundant person. In terms of tarot, we got the Knight of Pentacles. Some slowly but surely energy. We got the Three of Pentacles, more earth energy, goes perfectly with the abundance card. We got the Two of Swords. Okay. We got Judgment in the reverse. We got the Five of Swords. Right. And we got the Sun. Always love to see the Sun. I mean, my username, literally. I am Apollo and Sun obsessed. But you don't care about that. Let's see what we got here. This person definitely saw you as a very unique person. I would maybe, for some of you, go as far as to say that they've never met anybody like you. Just 2 seconds. I'm paranoid. Let me check if it's filming. It is filming. Sorry if you just got a weird shot of myself. Anyway, yeah, for some of you, they've never met anybody quite like you. Obviously, quite evolved. Individualistic in nature. What I'm getting, it might be that you are from different cultures. That would explain why they maybe never met nobody like you. They saw you as a great partner for a conversation. I think the two of you could talk about anything, especially you could just jump from one subject to the other and give great insight on every topic that you are discussing. That might come from your passionate side. Obviously, this could talk about the fact that the two of you had great chemistry and they saw that. That is one message. But it can also talk about the fact that you are a passionate person in general. Lighthearted, fun, maybe kind of, I don't want to say insane, but very bubbly, very, yeah, just in general, fun-loving. What else? They say someone quite abundant. With these two cards coming out first, I do think that this message might be about abundance in terms of money, but from what I'm seeing of your personality in general, with this individualistic nature, passionate nature, it's probably abundance in the general sense as well. I think you attract very nice people. I think you are really good at getting people's attentions. I think people love to hear you talk, love to hear your insights on different topics. They might even look forward to talking to you, and I think this person was no different. You might have met in a space where you could stand out. Obviously, there need to be more than one person or two people to stand out. So this might have been a social gathering, or this might just be a message of, in a social setting, you would still have all the eyes on you. Your personality is just that great and charming and unpredictable, I think, almost. Even though we have the Knight of Pentacles here, I think this refers more to the fact that they saw you as someone who moved slowly but surely. They almost like built up their decisions. A person who really takes into account every single option that they have. They analyze everything. Like, you're the type of person they think that makes great decisions, which are not based on one factor alone. So sorry. Which I think helped you build this abundance of yours. You are not someone who you're not somebody who would just hear, for example, one side of the story and not the rest. In a case where maybe there are like 5 different perspectives, you will take everything in, every single detail that you are given, and you will make your decision based on that. You might be a perfectionist, to be quite honest. I don't think that you have an unpredictable personality, but only on the surface it seems that way. And I think this person saw that. They saw that you are not the type of person who would do something simply on the spur of the moment. There's always thought behind it. And maybe most people do not fail to see that. You do not like causing trouble to others or unpleasantness. you are someone who, you might be someone who is a little bit of a people pleaser. At least this person sees you that way, or saw you that way, to be more specific. You like to have a positive attitude and a positive energy to make the people around you happy. Okay, you are a people person, and you might go to great lengths to make sure, this is just for some of you, but you might even go to great lengths to be liked. Maybe you don't always show, or at least this person saw you that way. Maybe you don't always show your true personality. That there might be a little bit of deceiving here, and not with mean intentions or anything. You genuinely just want to keep people happy. You want to be a positive energy in people's lives. You might even have a platform where you can share all this insight with people, just, general positive messages. And like I said, this would tie in perfectly with what I said earlier, that people do love to hear what you have to say. So you might as well have a platform that people love to follow. And this person loves to follow it as well. They love to know about your life. Your life seems so interesting to them. Like I said, you're not like anybody else that they met. You are so different and special to them, and I feel dear to their heart. I think that's the right word. You are dear to their heart. And above that, I don't think, like, obviously you're asking me about this connection, so you must have talked to this person in the past. I don't think they just watch your platform or watch you in public or anything like that. They talk to you one-on-one, and they see you as someone who gets them. So you might have, they might have seen you as someone who had the same philosophy as them. I'm so sorry. Someone who could understand them, who could talk about anything and everything with them, and you would have the same opinions. Yeah, they might have seen you as someone who shared their life philosophy. Do I have anything else for you? They saw you as someone who loved to build others up, to build their trust in themselves. Like I said, they saw you as a very positive influence, a very nice, dear to their heart energy. They saw you as kind and giving. Someone who puts thought in what they do and what they say. Okay, so let's see how they see you now. We have the raccoon. Okay. We have children. Your love life is being affected by children. Okay, so we have 3 cards from the Love Oracle deck. We have engagement ring, engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, and union. So yeah, this might have started or turned into a romantic, yeah, romantic situation. We have unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, and attraction. That oneness especially gets my attention with having union and partnership on the engagement ring. And love call. Yeah. I would say that for 99% of you, this is a love situation. We have someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you, and letting you know. Okay, and in terms of tarot, we got the Star right here reversed. We've got the Six of Pentacles reversed. The Two of Pentacles reversed. The Moon reversed. Let me see if I got the space for everything. The Magician reversed. Like I was telling the other groups, I don't know what it is with my viewers' energies and major arcanas. There are a lot in every pile. And the Three of Cups. Upright. Okay, so we got one upright. Okay, with all of these reversals, I feel like in the meantime, from, then and now, I feel like you got to know each other a lot better. Obviously, the image that they have of yourself is still positive, and I would honestly look at all of these reversals in this case as a positive, because like we have engagement, love call. In order to be able to get to that level of loving someone, you need to know all of their shadow aspects. And with this raccoon, personally, when I see the raccoon, yeah, we think about them just animals who eat trash, but I honestly just think of them as, when I get the raccoon for a person, I think that person is really good at turning trash into gold, because that expression, I don't know if the English language has it as well, but we have it in Romanian. It's somebody's trash is someone else's treasure, or something like that, something along those lines. So yeah, if they see you as someone who has this talent of turning even the worst situations upside down, which is a wonderful personality trait to have, in my personal opinion. With all these love messages, obviously these rather refer to their feelings for you, not the way that they see you. They love you. They honestly love you, and I think it is rather romantic. I feel like they have found in you the perfect partner, and the love that they have for you is very, very innocent with this children. Obviously, you might have had children with this person, but that is very specific. In case that did not happen, this can simply refer to the fact that this love is very pure and true and kind of all-encompassing. Isn't that how children love in general? It's all or nothing for them. Okay, but to the actual subject, how do they see you? Okay, I think they got to see the side of you. If here they got to see your public persona, here they got to know the real you. And not that you, with this star reversed, it's not that you are completely that you've lost all hope. in general, but you're just not as hopeful as you seem to the general public if you wish. I feel like they see you as a person who has given a lot in the past, which we've seen here as well. But the difference here is that they realize that you didn't really get anything back. A lot of the times, like you gave, but got nothing back. And obviously that can make a person lose their hope in humanity, in good people in general, which is not completely true, obviously, because if you can be this kind to others, you obviously have not lost all faith in humanity. But it is sometimes hard. Sometimes you do have this this cynic's mentality telling you that people will just people are snakes. Everybody wants to see you fail and stuff like that. You have that from time to time, but your hope is still there. Maybe not intact, but it's still there. They see you as an all or nothing person. You do not wish to juggle any two things. Maybe you never did. Maybe this is a more recent thing, obviously with time passing, but you do not wish to juggle things anymore. You are all or nothing in something. You do not wish to hide. You do not wish to you wish for that one or nothing love. Okay, you are tired of deceitful people. You are tired of people who do not speak their mind. You are very straight to the point, straightforward. You do not use any... This person sees you as someone who will not be put on the back burner. This person sees you as someone who tells it the way it is, who will not waste their time with you if you do not speak your mind, if you do not say what you wish. Okay, you tell me right now, is this what you want? Yes or no? Not I don't know, not ask me again tomorrow, just right now give me an answer, yes or no. Do you want me in your life? Do you wish to continue speaking? Do you wish to anything? Okay, a yes or no answer right now. I don't want any half truths anymore. I don't want any I don't knows anymore. It is now or never. You give me an answer, because if you don't, I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna leave. I am tired of wasting my time with people who will simply not tell you what they want. If you want something, say it. Take it, even. Just be truthful about it and do something about it. Don't just say, oh, I want that, but. No buts. I do not accept any buts anymore. It's now or never. Give me an answer. So that's how they see you. Basically, they see you as someone who is done with other people's bullshit. They want the real thing in any situation. They want the real thing. They want real people who will be truthful with them, people who will not deceive them, who will not keep them waiting. They are seeing you as someone who just wants the truth, who just wants to live their life as simply as possible. Do not want any complications whatsoever. are honest, life is so much easier. If we were honest with one another, life would be just so much easier. And I can understand, right? Like, you may lie to somebody to protect their feelings. I get that. Listen, I do it. I wanted to say that I do not agree with it, but I do it. So obviously I agree with it to some extent, but life would be so much easier if we didn't do that. So yeah, they see you now as someone who will not take any bullshit anymore. You want to be in this person's life, then you gotta say it. If they want to be in your life, they've got to say it. You just want communication. Okay, you want open communication. You are done with the lies, with the deceits, with everything. You just want everything laid down on paper, as simple as possible. This is what I want. This is what you want. Simple and easy, no bullshit. Nothing of that kind. Okay? So, do I have anything else for you? Let me think. At this point in your life, they see you as someone who's just looking for their people, their own people, their group, their soul family, whatever you wish to call it. They see you as someone who is very picky when it comes to people they allow in their life. They see you as someone who will not accept anything less than what they deserve. Honestly. They see you as someone who is tired of giving and not receiving anything back. You will not accept anything else, anything less. That is how they see you. They see you as someone who now wishes to have a simple and a truly abundant life. If abundance here was about money and other people, here it is about quality, not quantity. And they love that. They love you. Okay, they truly do, in a very childlike way. So that is what I have for you, pile 3. I hope this reading resonated. I hope that it was helpful, and I hope to see you again in my next reading. Bye! Hi there, pile 4, and welcome to your reading. If you've chosen this necklace, really pretty, in my opinion, you have good taste, for this book, which is Emma by Jane Austen. This is going to be a reading all about how do they see you then versus now. I will be honest with you, pile 4. I thought I already filmed this. Apparently I did not. So yeah, I already know everything that these cards are going to show. I really hope I'm not going to rush through it just because I know it. I'm so sorry. If I will try not to. Anyway, this is going to be the then side of things, and this is the now. I already have your cards pre-shuffled, so we don't have to waste any more time with that. Let me just check that we are recording this time around. Yes, thank God. And let's get into your reading, okay? To start with, we've got the Stingray. Okay. We've got stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. All right, and I just want to quickly mention, just because these are love oracle cards, this does not have to be a love reading. I will adapt the messages so that everybody can feel included. We've got passion, insane chemistry, like each other equally, and having fun. Here is the card. And addiction, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block, and restrain. Okay. And in terms of tarot, we've got the 10 of Wands upright. We've got the Star reversed. The 3 of Wands reversed. The 5 of Wands reversed. A lot of wand energy going on. 8 of Swords. And the Lovers. So here we go. Okay, so when I first thought I was recording your reading, I pointed out this Lover's energy. Obviously, this is the Gemini card. This represents duality, because all throughout I just kept getting, well, 2 scenarios. So let me tell you what I saw. One scenario, which is a little darker, is that at this time in the past, you were in a relationship, a codependent relationship, in which you did not, obviously codependent relationship, you did not feel free, both from your feelings, because they were ones of obsession and possession and control, but also you did not feel free to pursue the things that you were passionate about with this passion here. The other scenario that I'm getting, which is a little bit better, is that you are unavailable. This person, like obviously in both cases you are unavailable, but in this second scenario you were emotionally unavailable. And particularly what I'm seeing is that in the past you might have noticed codependent tendencies, and you became afraid of these tendencies, so you kept clear of any relationships, maybe even friendship relationships. I can tell you from experience, friendship can be codependent as well. So first of all, this person saw you as unavailable. They also saw you as someone who did the most. Okay, anything to not be alone, going out, working late, taking on way too much out of the fear of being alone with their feelings and thoughts. And another particularly interesting case, which I drew honestly from my personal experience, is that you might have become addicted to refusing to look at your feelings and thoughts. Because, for example, me in the past, I used to write down everything that I was feeling. I would just let it all out, write it down, and be free of it. At least that was the point, but I never felt quite free of it. So one day I just decided to try the opposite. I started ignoring everything, and it became absolutely addictive. Okay, once I started doing that, I could not stop. And actually, when I first got into tarot and I read for myself, I don't do that anymore. I don't think that you can get a very accurate reading from yourself, but at the time I was doing it, and I kept getting this Eight of Swords card. So yeah, ignoring your emotions might be very addictive and dangerous. This person saw you as somebody who did not know themselves. They did not accept it themselves. They did not... You might have even turned out different opportunities because you did not want things to change. You like that hectic lifestyle, anything to not be alone. You might have even had that twisted sense of humor, which I'm not judging you. I did it too. I sometimes still do. You might have joked, basically, quote unquote, joked about your trauma, the things that you might have gone through, but if somebody obviously concerned wanted to discuss that with you, you would just shut down. And I feel like this person might have continuously tried to do that, and maybe you even got mad. Maybe you didn't even want to see this person anymore because you had this need of shutting down everything that you felt. And obviously you couldn't talk about it. So yeah, that might be how this person knew about all this past trauma and the fact that it was all bubbling on the surface, that you were refusing to accept it. They saw you as somebody with potential, obviously, because I feel like this person tried to help a lot, and you wouldn't do that just for anybody, just for any hopeless case. They saw you as somebody with potential who was essentially wasting it by refusing to accept themselves, refusing to follow their natural path. Obviously, when you don't accept yourself, when you don't love yourself, you do not want the best for yourself. You will take just anything, and in this case, I think this person saw you as somebody who would take anything just to not be alone, just to not have to process everything that they went through. So the more hectic the life, the better. I don't want to sound mean, but I think they saw you as somebody who needed help. I think this person cared about you. I want to say love also, so you will know which one is the case, but obviously when you care so much about somebody, you can't just not love them. Okay, before we get into the now, I'm gonna quickly promise check yet again. Sorry guys, I'm traumatized from that experience. Okay, we're recording. Sorry for that awkward shot of me. Let's get into this. So we got the gazelle here for you. We've got soulmate. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know if you could hear it, but my mom was speaking really loudly on the phone. She loves to scream on the phone. Anyway, we got soulmate here. Yes, this is your soulmate. Quite to the point there. We've got mirroring each other, self-image, relationships reflect our wounds, and introspection. So obviously that would show that things have improved. Then we have paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. There we go. And in terms of tarot, we've got the 8 of Cups, which is the second 8 that we have in this reading. We have the 10 of Pentacles. And I know I'm crying over spilled milk, but God, I explained it so well the first time around. I'm gonna try my best now too. Anyway, we've got the Magician upright. Really nice energy. We love to see it. 8 of Pentacles. King of Cups. Once again, beautiful energy. And the Chariot reversed. I don't know if I've mentioned this in this pile, but just my viewers have the coolest energy ever. Like in every pile, there are at least 4 major arcanas, apparently, which my viewers are awesome. Just saying. But anyway, how does this person see you now? Remember how I mentioned how important this Gemini energy is? Well, let me tell you. I'm getting 2 scenarios. Once again, I know. But in both of these, things are improving. Okay, I'm not saying otherwise. Things are improving, but some of you are further along than others are. The example that I gave here for the gazelle is, you know those clips from Animal Planet where the predator is chasing the gazelle? And I don't know about you guys, but I've never seen the predator not catching the gazelle. Or at least that's what I'm remembering right now. So that must be a sign in a way that either way you are on the right track, like you are getting there. But for some of you, I basically thought of as the predator, and your respective traumas are the gazelle. So obviously you are chasing them down, you want to address them, you want to address these things that for so long you've simply turned your back to. You saw them, you turned away and walked into the sunset, never to be seen again. You're finally coming back to those. And this part was very interesting. These might be generational traumas. I don't know very much about that. I just know the basics. Obviously, there are traumas that have been passed on from generation to generation. You can read more about that, and I think it would be very interesting to see if it applies to you, because that's what I'm seeing with this 10 of Pentacles. Or otherwise, the 10 of Pentacles reversed might just mean that these are very deep-seated wounds and struggles, and maybe they weren't deep to begin with, but you putting them off made them get worse and worse. Either way, we were talking about the scenarios. The second scenario would be that simply you are the gazelle. You are still running away from your struggles to a certain extent. So that's what I meant when I said that some of you are further along the line than others. I see all of you putting in the work, or rather I should say this person sees you put in the work, and they are very, very proud of you. They appreciate all that you're doing, and they know just how hard it is, because with this mirror here, obviously we have introspection here, so you're doing the introspection, but also we have mirroring each other here. This might be something that this person that you're thinking about has gone through a lot, or maybe they are currently going through. So they understand, pardon me, they understand just how hard this is for you and how much effort you're putting in, and they truly see you close to seeing the fruits of your labor. Honestly, they see you work towards this King of Cups energy here, which is obviously emotional stability, being at peace with yourself, with your feelings. But they know there is still some way to go. Again, for some of you, the road might be longer than for others, but they see you put in the effort and they are very, very proud of you. They are proud of your commitment. They now see you as this really powerful being who is able to achieve anything that they decide to take on. And obviously we need to address the soulmate card here as well. Yes, you've guessed it, 2 scenarios. Once again, obviously this can be a romantic soulmate or it can be a platonic soulmate. With the mirroring, I think that is the best indicator that yes, this is a soulmate connection. Either way, with this pile, I really can't tell which it is. It can be either. I'm sorry. It can be either of these, obviously, but either way, you make each other very happy, and you helped each other a lot. Okay, so I think that's what I have for you in this reading. I hope it was helpful. I hope that it resonated, and I hope to see you again in another reading. Bye!